everyone, and welcome to our information session for the Educational Assistant Certificate Program for Northern Lakes College Open House. My name is Heidi Panich, and I am the Program Coordinator for the EA program, and I'll be sharing some information with you today about the certificate program. So a little bit of an overview of the EA program, which stands for Educational Assistant and sometimes also referred to as the TA or Teacher's Assistant program. Our admission criteria. So in order to be accepted to the Educational Assistant program, you need credit in English 30-1 or 60% in English 30-2 or credit in English 0190. The English 0190 is a course that we offer at Northern Lakes College if you do not have the English 30-1 or 30-2. We also require students to have credit in Math 10C, 10-3, or again, Math 0190, which is a course offered in our Career and College Prep program at Northern Lakes College. We will also look at equivalent math and English courses for consideration for entrance into our program. If you do not have math or English courses, but perhaps you have educational equivalencies outside of Canada, we will also look at an international qualification assessment survey to determine your eligibility for the program. You can see that note at the bottom. In addition to that, if you don't meet those requirements, you can also look at taking what we call an AccuPlacer assessment, where you'll be set up with an online assessment to test your math and English skills to make sure that you have the required entry into our program. One other thing to note is that agencies may require you to have a current police information check with the vulnerable sector and an Alberta Children's Services Intervention record check. This is because you'll be working with children who are minors under the age of 18. If you already have this in your place of employment, you likely will not need to produce a new one. So a little bit about the program. We have 3 times throughout the year that we take students: in September in the fall term, sometimes referred to as term 1, in January, our winter term, sometimes referred to as term 2, or May in our spring term, referred to as term 3. You can start in any one of these terms without having completed the courses from the prior term. We just will complete those at a later date. So as a student, you can be part-time or full-time. Part-time students take 2 or more years to complete the program, depending on the number of courses they take per term. And full-time students take anywhere from 10 to 12 months, depending on the time of year that you start your program. In terms of program courses, we have 7 EA courses in our program. Those are program courses specific to the Educational Assistant program. We have 3 University Studies courses. You can see our Communications 1000, English 1000, and Computers 2100. Those courses are not just part of the EA program, they're also part of our University Studies program. And then you'll also have 2 practicums. When you've completed the program, you'll be well prepared for a meaningful career working with children in school settings and beyond. You'll have the skills to assist students with exceptionalities by adapting their educational materials and programs. And you'll also help students learn in one-on-one or even small group situations. You'll promote inclusion, prepare instructional materials for teachers, and monitor student progress. These are just some of the duties that you might be doing. In terms of practicums, you have 2 practicums throughout the course of the program. Practicum 1 is 60 hours on site, 15 hours of seminar or assignments. You'll also be able to complete your practicum in grades 1 through 12 or early intervention programs, or there's even other programs that work with children that educational assistants work with, and we'll talk about those a little bit later. If you are currently working as an EA, you can complete your practicum at your place of employment, but it's not required to be employed. You can also complete it as an unpaid student. ADV stands for Advanced Standing. We recognize previous work experience of students, so you're eligible for credit in that first practicum if you have previous work experience of 400 hours of full-time work as an educational assistant. There is a process for applying for advanced standing, which I do share once we go over the details of eligibility. Practicum 2, you complete at the end of your program. That is 120 hours on site and 10 hours of seminars or assignments. Again, you can complete it at a grade of your choice or a program of your choice, grades 1 through 12, early intervention, or one of the other programs we'll talk about in a little bit. And again, you can complete it at your place of employment or as an unpaid student. For this practicum, we do not offer advanced standing. All students are required to complete the practicum. And again, you complete it once you've completed all your other courses or when you're in your final term. So program delivery. We use a program called D2L or Brightspace. That is our learning management system, where you have all of the details for each one of your courses in a page similar to what you see on the screen. So for example, EDAS 0118 is an example of one of the courses, and you'll have a course like this for each one that was listed previously. You'll also have access to some student courses and home pages such as the Educational Assistant homepage, where you'll find all of the information about the program, updates, and things like that. Each course has 1 3-hour class per week. It is a live online class offered at various times throughout the week and times of the day, and they are recorded. So if you're unable to attend the live session, you would be able to listen to the recording at a time that works for you. Each course will also have a laid out plan of weekly discussions or assignments, quizzes, or projects, along with the support from your instructor. We're flexible and you can engage with the course and log in anytime, anywhere, making it a great option for students who are already working and who have other commitments outside of school. Program cost. Course costs include the tuition fees, student association fees, and technology fees. These are provided to you when you are accepted to the program, and you can also view these online on our website. One other cost that students will have are their textbooks. We provide you with a list and some suggestions on where you can purchase these books. We do not have a bookstore. Students are responsible for purchasing their books on their own. And there's various ways that you can do that, from the publisher to Amazon, a used book, and even the library. Why work as an EA? Well, growing demand for EAs continues across Canada, so the job outlook is excellent. It's a very diverse work environment. You can work with students from many different backgrounds. Competitive salaries and benefits, and the flexibility to work on a schedule that suits your needs. The chance to make a difference. You're going to make a positive difference in students' lives. A passion for education. Many individuals choose to become an EA because of their passion to make that difference. And also an interest in special education. So interest in working with students who have special needs, providing them with that personalized, meaningful support. A flexible career path. You can choose to focus on a specific area or age group. Lots of great options to consider. What types of jobs are available? These are just some of the examples. Some of the more common ones would be elementary or secondary schools, before and after school programs, and any kind of school and early intervention program, preschool or Head Start, summer camps and day programs even, childcare centers, and child welfare organizations. There's a number of also private organizations that work to support students in their growth and development from the early years all through grade 12. Transfer agreements. When you complete the EA program, you will have 12 credits that can transfer to the Early Learning and Childcare Certificate program if you wish. 9 credits from University Studies program, so if you wanted to continue on to another career path, and even consider the University of Calgary Bachelor of Education community-based pathways degree, where you would start out in University Studies and already have 9 credits. There are also a number of other Northern Lakes College programs available that you would have some transfer credit to for those university study courses. Things like social work program, for example. Some of the services at the college to help you along the way are educational counseling services, financial aid, scholarships and funding, accessibility to help you meet your needs, library services and student wellness, learner success services, our IT department to help with the technology. We even have an NLC tutor and an elders and residents program. We also have a multi-faith program and a students association where you can get actively involved in Northern Lakes College. So why choose NLC and the EA program? Well, we have flexibility of anytime, anywhere. Again, making this a great choice for you to still work, to raise families, and to attend to other things outside of school. We take a very holistic, well-balanced approach in making education available to our students. We have partnerships with other post-secondary institutions. We have various educational options, as you could see from the previous slides. We provide unique, personalized supports to students, and you have instructors and all of these supports that are willing to help guide you along your path in reaching your educational goals. We provide that support on over 20 Northern Lakes College campuses throughout Alberta. And again, we provide that flexibility for students not at our campuses to engage in our courses throughout Alberta and even outside. And we have wonderful, highly qualified instructors who care about your education, who care about students and are student-centered. We put you first. So if you would like more information, you can go to our website, northernlakescollege.ca. You would click Programs and Courses at the top, Human Services Careers, and then Educational Assistant in the certificate program, which means it's a 1-year program. My contact information is down below. I'm the coordinator for the Early Learning and Childcare and Educational Assistant programs. And you can see my email there if you would like more information about any of our programs. And then if you have any questions left, please come join us at our open house for a live interactive question and answer where you can ask someone specific questions about our programs. Let's make a difference. Thank you.